Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today I'm showing you the second most used long range meta right now in Verdansk ranked. We have the SWAT 556 or the Growl, compensator, vertical foregrip, the full auto extended mag commando grip with the 556 Growl conversion kit on it. This is hands down the most accurate gun right now in ranked. I mean, the Krig's super accurate, don't get me wrong, but I think the SWAT has it beat. I think this Growl has it beat. It's just as accurate as the OG Growl in my opinion. We're going to bring it into the firing range and we're going to let this thing rip. But I'm telling you right now, there's a reason this thing is used at number 2. And if you have a hard time with the Krig C, this is definitely a gun for you to use. So if you've never done this in the firing range, hit down on the D-pad twice and you're going to get this pad right here. This is a recoil pad. You're going to aim at the very bottom and you do not want to touch the joystick. You just want to spray the entire mag. So we're going to go through, spray this entire mag. We're going to go ahead and do this a couple times because there's always one pattern that's a little bit different than the rest. And we want to go ahead and kind of weed that out to see what kind of anomalies we'll be looking at within a recoil pattern. Usually within 3 we can kind of see something that looks a little bit off from the other 2. Let's see, and it looks like we have it. So these two have a little more of an aggressive kink than this first one. This one's more straightforward. It's pretty much straight up, straight out. This one's straight up. It kind of has a little bit of a bend, not too much to worry about. This one goes up for a little while. Same thing, kind of has that bend. All this tells us is that if we do this pattern in reverse, if we go backwards, we're going to have anti-recoil. If you reverse the recoil pattern, you're essentially getting rid of all recoil. So look, we know if we pull down on the first few shots, we're going to pretty much straight down, but I'd call it down right. If we go straight down, we might veer off just a touch. But you can look at all 3 of these. Pretty much straight down, a little bit down to the right. For the rest, we're going to go down and to the left. We're going to find that sweet spot to where we can sit there, kind of get comfortable pulling that angle down. And if you want to sit here and literally go to the top and go back and forth, it gives you that muscle memory so you're not doing this. So you're not going down and you're doing this. You know, you want to really try to trace that, keep the tip of the crosshair on that. So now when we go to shoot, we're going to have this pretty much anti-recoil. I mean, you can see it's going down because we're controlling it so well. We're able to keep it basically not moving. I mean, look at that. That's insane. This is when people are like, oh, you have Coronas. Oh, you're cheating. It's like, no, we just learned our recoil pattern and now we absolutely laser beam. With that being said, let's get a little plate test going on. This is 3 plates, by the way. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Was that 9 shots? 9 shots to kill. Has a super fast TTK. And it's extremely accurate. I mean, come on. This gun is too good not to be using. I highly recommend using it if you're not. But I mean, look how accurate this thing is. You want to throw a red dot on it, you can. If you want to make it an 8 attachment build, you absolutely can. I like the iron sights, but I'm not mad at that at all. There's one part in the spray after the first where it gets a little bit crazy on these long range targets. I want to say that's 100 meters out there. It gets a little squirrely at first, but then you just go down to the left and it balances out. I bet in theory you could just go down left the whole time and kind of keep it at bay, but me personally, I like to kind of go straight down and then down to the left. But still, look, I mean, look at this thing. And then once it levels out, it's just an absolute laser beam. I'm just gonna fire a mag down there just so you can see once it levels out. Look at that thing not move. Look at that, literally not move. That's so insane. Gang, try this thing out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel and enjoy the content, hit that sub, crush that like, catching more for another heater. Let's get it, gang.